Hello, everyone. How is everyone feeling with all of this COVID-19 stuff? So, first of all, I just want to say that my heart goes out to all of you who have lost at this time. It's definitely a tough and a trying time. This is a time where there is a whole lot of fear and anxieties out there, and I can feel that energy, can definitely feel it. Um, but what about this perspective? How have you been feeling lately? Have you been feeling like there's a lot of anxieties, there's so much to do, there's so much stressors out there? I have to do this, I have to do that, I got to take my kids there. There's all of these financial stressors. There's so many stressors out there, right? Guess what? This, oh my God, this is divine intervention at its best. This is global. This is a global break. It's a break. Yes, they're asking us to stay inside, to stay isolated, to stay with our family, with the people that we love. Whether we live alone, we should love ourselves, or we live with the people, our family, loving them, to stay with them. And is that such a bad thing? Is that such a bad thing to take a break, to slow down, to stop? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. If you look outside at the weather, it's the same. The sun comes up, it's the same. You're breathing, you're here, you are here. It's the same. It's so interesting. I find this so interesting. I'm also grateful that I'm alive at this time, that I get to experience all of this. Lately, it's been feeling like, since I'm feeling all the energies, it's been feeling like everyone is just sort of, screaming in their head. There's too much, there's excess. I need to keep buying all of this stuff. I need to consume all the time. But now it also almost feels like the energy just goes from up above and just slow down. Just take a little break. Just stop. Just breathe. Enjoy. Enjoy your family. Enjoy you. Yeah, there's not stuff to do, but hey, what's wrong with that? Maybe if we take a moment to think back of when we were a kid, and if we live with kids, if we live with our children, our grandchildren, whoever, they can teach us so much, that they're totally living in the moment. This has forced us to live in the moment right now, to focus on what exactly is going on right now. So take this time to take a break, to reflect on yourself. Get a journal if you want to. What do you want in life? What do you truly want? Are you in this job that's just not working out for you? There are other options. There is always an option. Recently, I just did a big leap myself. I stopped doing hairstyling as one of my financial things because it wasn't serving me anymore. Life is too short, as we can see. As we can see. We need balance. Balance, it's what we need, right? If we're constantly on the move, constantly on the go, constantly in excess, what's going to happen? Things are going to get moved away from us. We're going to burn out. That's it, that's all. There are huge lessons in my thoughts, in my perspective on all of this. Huge lessons. Lessons to slow down. Lessons to not be in excess, to not overconsume. When you go to the grocery store, get what you need, get what your family needs. That's it, that's all. Conserve, right? But we might think that we need more. We need more, but we don't. What do you truly need? A little bit of food to survive. You need water. You'll have that. You will. You will have that. Trust. Trust that you'll have that. You will. The amazing part is that literally the whole world has been shutting down. Ships are docked. And we can see that the waters are clearing up. Wow. Wow. How cool is that? Holy moly. Over in China, they're shut down. They can see blue skies. Wow. That is amazing. That just goes to show that all of this overconsumption, all of this overdoing, look at the impact it's been having on the place that you live, on the earth that you stand on, that you live in, on the air that you breathe, on the water that you use to cleanse, to purify, on all of the animals, fish, and everything that's in the ocean. We need the oceans. We need it all. We need this perfect balance of nature. We truly, truly do. So at this time, I invite you to take a moment. It's gonna, if it takes 2 weeks, it takes 2 weeks. If it takes 2 months, it takes 2 months. It's gonna take as long as it needs to take for us to learn these lessons, for us to see, when we're in anxieties and we're full of stressors and we're constant full of thoughts and constantly full of what's next, we can't see. How can we see? How can we see in the fog? How can China see in their fog? They needed to stop. They needed the stop to be able to see this whole grander scale of things. And that's what we need for ourselves as well. How can you see what you want in your life? Or how can you feel what you want in your life, what you truly want and who you truly are, unless you stop? Unless you stop obsessively cleaning, unless you stop obsessing over little things, unless you stop overindulging on Netflix, on foods, on exercise, excess. Slow down. Take a deep breath. Watch the people that you love, watch yourself. Write down the things that you truly want. Maybe you'll realize that what you're doing right now is not serving you, it's not working out for you. Maybe you'll see that there is other options. There is different ways to live. There truly is. And it's amazing. How awesome is that? Wow. Just take a moment to think about this. Think about all of this. Different perspectives. I can certainly understand all the fears, but over the next, while, I invite you to stop and to breathe. So what I'm going to do right now, and creating some more videos as well, is show us how that we can come back to our own life force, to something that is within all of us, where we can relieve our stress, we can relieve our pains, we can calm our system, we can calm as a whole collective. And that is our life force. That's our breath. What? We can do all this with our breath? We can. But we may be breathing right now more anxiously, shorter breaths, higher breaths, and that has a huge impact on our system, but it also has a huge impact as a collective, as we can see. So I invite you to just sit up. You can stand up if you want to, but put one hand on top of your chest, one hand on top of your belly. Close your eyes if you want to. Have a soft gaze looking down at something if you want to. Whatever works for you. Listen to you. And all we're going to do is just take a few deep breaths. Just breathing in and breathing out. Breathe out of your mouth if you want to. Release some of that stuff that feels stuck. Release it with love. Release it with kindness. Let's send love as a collective, love and healing to everybody in this whole world. Take time to stop, to breathe for you and as a collective. Couple of options here as you breathe. If you feel, I invite you to just place your hands on your chest, on your belly, and simply feel your breath. Feel where your breath is expanding and feel where your breath is retracting, giving you a gentle hug. So you would just inhale and exhale. Feel that breath, that life force move through you. If you're visual, imagine a balloon, whatever color you like, in the center of your chest, belly, and ribs. And imagine this balloon expanding from every angle, from front, from back, from sides. And as you exhale, release. Giving yourself a nice gentle hug. Hug yourself, love yourself. If you hear more, if that's more you, if you're more audible, then I invite you to hear your breath. Hear your breath as you inhale. Hear your breath as you exhale. Let's try this breath, but let's try this breath by breathing in through our nose if that works for us, or through our mouth. But focus on the out breath through the mouth. Just relax the tongue, jaw. Let everything go. Let it all go. Stop and take this break that we all desperately, desperately need. Have an awesome day. Taking a break. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your kids. Be creative. Do what you want to do. Make a list. What have you always wanted to do? You've wanted to learn guitar? Pick up a guitar. Learn guitar. What have you always wanted to do, but there's never been time? The universe now has given us the gift of time. Now you have time to do what you want to do. It's given us the gift of space. Now you have space in your mind, because those stressors have been lifted in a way. Space around you, not as busy. Things aren't as busy. Space and time are amazing. And lastly, just give yourself, and let's give everyone else, the gift of sending out our love, sending out our gratitude for life, and our empathy for everyone. Have an awesome, awesome day. And remember to breathe. Just breathe. Trust. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. Trust. Thank you.